seconds before the game is live, and here it is, guys. We are live. The final four has begun. I'm excited. It's the first game of the best of 5, and let's go ahead and introduce the players. The red Terran on the left side of this map. It's Breach from Hungary. He has shown us a lot of games where he just won after coming back from a big deficit. So he's a fighter, to say the least. And you can
Okay, and in the bottom right corner, as the green Zerg, we all know him. We all fear him when we play against him. Well, I don't, but still, it is DIMAGA. With his play, he shows us that he's very aggressive, although very macro play oriented as well. Really mixing up the two play styles, and you have pointed out that Breach has shown us some very nice plays, some very nice tactics, and I'm expecting the same thing here today, although we have been used to Terran going for that standard, possibly Reaper opening, now more helped drops. But everything's possible, and I'm very excited right now to start this off, and we can already see DIMAGA going for the 15th hatch here. So nothing out of the ordinary just yet. Okay, so Breach is going to go for that Reaper opening. As we can see, his gas is going to line up beautifully here. So Reaper, or if I'm mistaken, I'm going to be ashamed. No, it's going to be Reaper. We see 15 pull as well from DIMAGA here, droning up normally. So yeah, pretty classic ZVT right now.
Yeah,
right
nothing
here.
unusual indeed. The Reaper is gonna jump up and down the cliffs pretty soon. The SUV is going to scout before it. So
yeah.
he's sending the SUV to scout. He's not waiting for that Reaper. Maybe he's not that sure.
Maybe he wants
he wants to make a bunker.
Well, it would be quite out of the ordinary, especially. Well, he wants to make a bunker, yeah, but I mean, with
just
one SCV, it's
more
really
like
hard.
Just for some fake pressure, maybe
Yeah,
to put
yeah.
some so-called stress on DIMAGA, who is supply blocked.
A
Indeed.
little bit supply blocked here, of course. I want to point out that if DIMAGA would see 2 SCVs or possibly 3 SCVs with that Overlord, then he would definitely pull at least 5 to 6 drones or even more, because he would know that that bunker would be with the intent to go down. But when he saw only one SCV, he was pretty confident that nothing's gonna go down, and it was just some fake pressure.
Okay, so here is the Reaper trying to get a drone, but at the moment it's going to kite the Zerglings.
Yeah, nice micro there from DIMAGA, not losing a single Zergling or drone here. The Queens are coming out as well, so as soon as the Queens pop, those Reaper will be pretty much useless.
Yeah, so a CC from Breach and a factory, pretty standard, like we are used to. Reactor going up on the racks for the factory.
Yeah, classic follow-up from the Terran, going that Reactor Factory Hellion, as you have said, as well as the CC. There might be a fast third CC. It has been in the playstyle of the Terran quite some time now, since the availability of helmet drops.
Yeah, we'll see. There's still no second gas from Breach.
So there's definitely might be a third CC. Ooh, and a Queen kills a Reaper there. Nice pick off.
Yeah, one worker for a Reaper, it's not worth it.
Most definitely not. But the Reaper do serve as a good scouting unit, not to waste those scans. And we can see here that he probably doesn't want to kill a lot of drones, just wants to get that scouting info, is possibly any roach all incomings, and as you can see, he wants to get that full scouting info. And the Reaper now dies with those Zerglings. They're waiting for him. The third for DIMAGA.
Like you said, the third CC is almost halfway done, and he's finally taking a second guess. So I guess the starport will be a follow-up. But I don't know. He's not. Well, can he expand like now?
It's gonna be hard to expand right exactly now. Now, when the siege tank pops, he'll have that
yeah, that's true. He's
availability
waiting for the siege tank.
Yeah, As soon as that siege tanks get in position, he'll be feeling pretty safe. And we see a second factory coming down here. Now, this gives me the idea that Breach wants to go mech. This map is very good for mech. We have seen DIMAGA play against it on exactly the same map, although it was a bit different against MVP in WCS. Do you remember that game? Did you watch it?
I'm not sure. I think I watched DIMAGA versus MVP.
Well, it was an epic game where DIMAGA didn't basically beat MVP. He wasn't able to beat him, although he had superior economy and units. So definitely a possibility here, but DIMAGA goes for 1-1 on those missile attacks and +1 carapace, and a lot of Zerglings are on the map right now, and Blue Flame, as we can see here, for Breach.
Yeah, and Starport is going to finish, so 2 factories.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a Blue Flame Hellion drop as well. A couple of links get in the expansion here. And we can
siege tank kills.
Yeah, we can see that siege tank very useful there.
Yes, we can, but okay, those Hellions are gonna clean everything up, but those links got a couple of kills. Let's check out how many. 3 kills.
Okay, 3 SCVs is not bad, but it's not the best for that many links.
It's not like he got any lead there, but still, we'll see how this pans out. As Pankroll, so he's preparing for those Hellions. He knows they are coming sooner or later, and he's adding a Roach Warren.
Yeah, and
but he has no protection for against those Hellions in his main.
And Blue Flame is about to finish here.
This might get ugly.
Couple of the links will be popped here immediately, and as soon as the Blue Flame finishes, DIMAGA will be in trouble. Now the Spine does finish, the Queens come down, 10 more links in production in DIMAGA. This is a basically this is a critical response here. He doesn't still have that Roach Warren down. Oh, and the drones, and now Blue Flame is finished, and a couple of the drones will get killed here. How many drones?
6 altogether, 5 because he got 1 sooner, and there is a loose Hellion here. But yeah, I would say that DIMAGA cleaned this up pretty nicely.
I think that was the best possible outcome for DIMAGA. He lost only 5 drones against, I think it was 6 Hellions or maybe even more. I think it was only 6. Still, that's 600 minerals for that 220. How many? 5. Oh yeah, 250 minerals. So definitely a good trade for DIMAGA there.
Yep.
If you look at the loss. Resources.
Yeah, they're pretty even though, aren't
they? They are even. The links were a bit of a waste, but
so another wave of Hellions, but Roaches are now up, of course, and they're scaring those Hellions away.
Yeah, and I think Breach should go for Hellbats now.
Yeah,
I mean,
whatever he's going, he's preparing for Mutas.
A bit of a misread, I think. I mean, we see Overlord drop coming in here. We see Ventral Sacks. We see Pneumatized Carapace coming in. So it's gonna be a Roach drop going into the main of Breach, and Breach is going full mech here. I mean, he's going Viking, Siege Tank, Widowmine. I don't know, man. It's gonna be.
Those Hellions are walking into that, but he sees the expand, so he knows that DIMAGA is looking still ahead.
Yeah, DIMAGA is now
looking to end the game. Oh, and Breach missed this Overlord here with the Viking.
Oh yeah, he'll catch the next one right on his path. And now Ventral Sacks is complete. 10 Roaches in production. Infestation Pit for that hive as well will be soon up, and we'll see the drop coming in pretty fast here.
Yeah, and the upgrades are going to finish 1-1 for Mech at least. And he's cleaning the pad for the drop. The Hellbats are coming, and the Spore Core is ready, so is the Spine, but he'll see the infestation.
Yeah, now he does see the infestation pit building. More than know yet what's happening, but DIMAGA is putting pressure on the third of Breach here, and Breach, and now remember, still on 2 base, so his economy is definitely not the best. And we see a Hellbat drop going in the main here. He killed two drones, an additional 6 actually.
No, wow. I think 5.
Oh, it was 5 or 6. I don't know.
Oh, and look at this. Breach will get a read on this, I guess. I mean, you have to know what's up if you see those Overlords.
Yeah, and the thing is that Breach thinks they're full, but they're not. So he doesn't know what exactly to expect. Now he should know that these overlords are meant to drop, but I don't know. Ooh, and look at Breach, he's pulling all his SCVs back to repair the siege tanks and the hellbats in the main, fearing for a drop and a drop in
Yeah,
big
and
book.
he sees it. I mean, he has a Viking there just
Yeah,
poking
killing
at
those
those
overlords.
exactly, and he almost got one though. Oh,
And I don't know, DIMAGA
this is
does
a
have a lot
risky
of roaches, but
Yeah, but
there's a lot of
he's-
anti-air, man. And those siege tanks will actually do a lot of AoE damage to their friendly units as well. And now the roaches are cleaning up everything. Only one siege tank remains, couple of hellbats remain as well. Now the SCVs are almost but gone here, and I think DIMAGA did it with two complete now, and more roaches streaming in. The third base is being attacked, well, with one roach as well, but the main is death. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The main was just destroyed, and DIMAGA
GG.
managed to do it.
So DIMAGA takes the first map after pretty, I would say, the most obvious dropping from a Zerg ever I saw. But interesting game indeed, and 1-0.
Yeah, so a great game, first game. DIMAGA really showed that he doesn't want to go into that late macro against the Terran mech, knowing that it's very hard to build to go up against it. So second map will be Daybreak here. I am going to host it immediately right now. Let me find it. So what do you expect in game number 2?
I don't know, man. I would say that Breach should, and maybe even could thrive for some earlier aggression. Maybe like I don't know, like maybe even some cheesing. And from DIMAGA, I don't see that. I mean, he's up. I know that he could cheese, like some players do it in the tournaments after winning the first map, and they go for it. And it's best of 5, so you know you have some. You're not with your back behind the wall, so. But I don't see DIMAGA really wanting to end the game anytime soon. So, but still, you don't know. Otherwise, I would say that Breach might do something fishy this time around. It was a
yeah.
third CC. Okay, it was like economical cheese, but still, it was not like something to end the game soon, which I would not predict, but maybe guess.
Yeah. So you said it that Breach might do something very fishy, very kind of cheesy, more like, and I would have to say that it's definite possibility. I mean, he's not down and out. He's not in a bad spot in any way. He still has two more games to play before he loses. So definitely a lot of time left for him.
I agree. It's Daybreak though.
Yeah, Daybreak being already removed from the map pool. So
Yeah, I don't know how much they played it,
Yeah.
but I think that both players are competitive. So I think how many percentage of the tournaments are still using this map at the moment?
I think less than 40% or 30. I mean, everyone switched with the new maps as soon as I think GSL ended and as WCS final started. But I mean, it's not the worst map. It's been with us for so long. We all got accustomed to it. Definitely not the best kind of rush map with the long rush distance, and we see an SCV immediately
That's
going
what
out.
I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
here is the game. It's Daybreak. Breach, you know who it is, at the top right side, and DIMAGA on the bottom left side. And this, like you said,
And
is
I'm
his SCV.
thinking, I'm thinking this might be an 8. Well, it can't be an 8 Reaper anymore because he is still building SUVs. But this is definitely going to be some kind of a proxy here. And the question is, what kind of Breach will go for 11 Rex, as we can see. And he's going to build that supply depot. Well, he's going truly all in right here.
Yeah, I agree, because
I mean, he's
mean-
building the supply depot at the opponent's third base.
Yes, yes. I mean, that's something you don't see every day, and it will depend when DIMAGA reaches his opponent's base, because he won't see even the supply depots there. So it
Yeah,
will be pretty obvious to him. Here goes
the Overlord will be too late to reach it, and it's going to be one Rex only, as it seems for now. No second SUV was pulled. Breach doesn't look to go for a pure all-in, but this is pretty all-in. I mean, you have a supply depot at your
I
enemy's
mean,
third.
pure all-in. I don't know how can you come back from this.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible unless you do so much economic damage, and we see
You
a
have to
15
wall
edge.
off.
Oh, well, this is going to get very interesting. Breach is definitely going to try and bunker rush as well here, so it will be up to DIMAGA to scout to know what's coming here. And Overlord of his, the first Overlord,
Yeah,
will
he
soon
is-
reach the
yeah,
main.
He's close, but he's still not there. And the Rex is going to finish. And the Marines
Well-
are pumping already. Oh, he even lowered the supply depot. How nice. How nice.
Releasing that SCV
Yeah,
out.
but
and
he will use that most likely to wall if he needs. Like if he pulls back,
yeah, and look
he,
at that
he
bunker
can wall
now.
there. Yeah, and DIMAGA doesn't see that. He has no warlords near. He's taking gas. His pool is halfway done, but okay, now DIMAGA sees.
DIMAGA sees that supply depot only now being built. He will immediately have to pull almost all SCVs.
Yeah, but I don't know if
the
he. I
bunker
mean,
will
he
be up.
can. He can think that his opponent made it, you know, more inside. But he will check.
Yeah, and now he should know now that it's come, and he even
He
sees the
knows,
bunker now
because
being
the
built.
Marine is already. Two Marines
Yeah.
are already pushing
So-
it. He sees the gas, but what can? It doesn't really
There's
matter in this
Right
moment.
now, yeah.
Roach war.
Right now,
Okay, one base roach. We'll
It's
see
not
how
bad.
this goes. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if your opponent is on only Marines, and if has only one production facility, and if you have enough larvae and gas banked up to build roaches, it's not bad, of course. But this hatchery will die. There's almost 0% chance that DIMAGA will be able to hold it. I mean, 2 bunkers up, 4 Marines, 2 SCVs to repair, additional Marines on the way. Although they are already rallied at home. And Breach is looking to get basically to prepare against a rush as well. He already built a bunker at home, and a CC now coming down.
Oh, those broodlings could have got SUV or two, but they were not being paid attention to. So he sees the CC, so he knows that. Well, Breach got at least something. I mean, he denied the base, but he can't do anything more. Oh, but okay, DIMAGA said, then I'll just do my
Yeah,
thing.
I mean, he's just gonna go directly into the main of the Terran, but there are 2 Marines on the way, and they will be they will come home before those roaches, and 4 more Marines will join those additional 2. And DIMAGA has a very little chance that he'll be able to break this bunker, especially with the repair availability and the second bunker building as well. And I don't know. I mean, from this from this point on, Breach will just have to defend, and he's going to be in a very good spot.
Yeah, he will, but he won't be able to break the contain, and DIMAGA will be able to get his hatch up, or
Ooh, look at this! Couple of roaches killing the Marines there. Breach not being very careful. Now the Zerglings will catch the Marines as well.
this is a really important fight here. I mean,
Yeah,
at least
for
for both
DIMAGA,
players.
this is definitely the most important fight. If
I mean,
he,
fight. He's more
well-
like catching his opponent
yeah,
when he will not lose a unit.
not a single unit died there, and so that's
He bought some time, but it was not worth it.
yeah.
at all.
Now, and Breach building siege tanks behind
Yeah,
this,
of
and
course.
as soon as one siege tank is out, it's going to be extremely hard for DIMAGA, and as the second goes as well, it's going to be almost, I mean, not game ending is soon, but it's going to be very bad.
Then
And-
he's gonna. He knows about it now.
Yeah, and DIMAGA right now, all he can do is just deny that expansion of Breach, try to take his own. He should take his own. I mean, he has more than
Yeah,
enough.
I'm waiting
drops.
for that. But okay, 2 Marines checking for expansion, and
Yeah.
Breach now sees this.
Uh, Breach still building building siege tanks. Very smart
Okay,
decision.
and DIMAGA is going for it. There are no SUVs to repair, and Breach was
That is a
thinking
very
that-
late pull
No.
repair from Breach.
Breach
but
was thinking
DIMAGA,
that he can like relax because of the 2 siege tanks, but
yeah,
DIMAGA
but
used
there's
that
no way. I
opportunity.
mean, siege tanks are more than enough, and with repair they clean this up, and DIMAGA GG's wasn't able to follow this up, unfortunately.
And GG, Breach, DIMAGA 1-1. So I was correct, wasn't I? My guess was correct. I was looking. I said that Breach might go for some early aggression, and that was like the earliest aggression you can
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, I mean,
The most,
that was,
the closest barracks ever with the fastest SUV pool ever. So
yeah, and I mean, he even built his supply depot there, so
Exactly,
really
yeah.
wanted to get advantage of speed. And I'm already hosting this the third map here, and currently 1-1 between DIMAGA and Breach in this first best of 5 or first semifinals. And now I'm hosting it. Okay,
okay.
so
Second map, I mean the third map is going to be Bilshire, yeah. Like you said, it's going to be hosted, I guess.
yeah, okay.
I'll join your lobby, and so will the players. It's 1-1, and now I don't know. What do you think now? What DIMAGA will do?
Well, from this point on,
I mean, I think he knows that he is better in straight up play, but
Yeah.
he has to play a bit safer.
he'll have to scout. I'm saying that DIMAGA will go for that 10 scout, drone scout, try to recognize exactly what Breach is doing. And I think Breach will go for a normal game here, normal opening with Rex first into Factory Hellion into CC, or perhaps CC after Rex. It might be another cheese, although I'm not 100% about it. And DIMAGA's right now watching a replay, so he wants to see what kind of an opening that was.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait a couple of seconds here.
Yeah, the first 3 seconds. I mean.
Yeah. He'll just
Okay.
want to see what exactly was coming, and now he knows, he's ready. Okay, so we'll have a couple of moments, a break here. Do we take a break ourselves, or
Well, okay, we can take a 1-minute break. at
short
max,
break here? Yeah.
And we'll be back in a jiffy, guys. Don't go
Yeah.
anywhere. DIMAGA Breach coming up. Third game. Hey, we are back. Or maybe not all, but here we are, guys. It's Conn.Si Arena, Season 2, Final 4, the first semi-finals.
Yep.
It's 1-1, and it's getting even more exciting. What more can I say? The third match is about to start, and we'll see what each of the players will come up to with this this time.
Yeah, in game number 3, DIMAGA Breach. Right now, this game will be a very important game. Whoever wins this right here will be feeling very secure going into game number 4, and with a 2-1 lead, will probably take some how to say
Relief.
yeah, relief, definitely relief, and definitely will try to take some oh, what? Okay, this might be a mistake.
Yep.
I don't know.
We think we have to rehost the game, but anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the third game is pretty important. I mean, Breach did come after he was trailing, so DIMAGA was the player that won the first game, which was pretty, let's say, a bit more standard. It was an interesting game still, but I mean, okay, it was not that standard at all in the end, but still, it didn't end early or something, so it had a different meta game than the second game, which was let's say a bit cheesy, or however you wanna put it. Breach come up with it well, and he won the game, so he has to think that he's able to beat a player like DIMAGA, and if you take a map from a player like of his caliber, you have to feel good at least.
Okay, so we are now restarting here. Belcher Vestige, game number 3, like we spoke about it, and predictions are that everybody, I mean, both of them will go for pretty much normal play, perhaps a little bit more safe than usual, especially on Breach's side. If you ask me, I mean, now that he beat DIMAGA with cheese, DIMAGA possibly want to return with cheese back here, so we'll see about that.
Yep, and here it is. It's third map, Breach, this time in orange on the top left side, and DIMAGA on the bottom right side. So the players are talking about the map.
Well, I guess there's something strange with this Belcher Vestige.
Yeah, they said this was the old version.
Oh, okay.
We'll
yeah,
just make the right
weird.
version this time, I guess. Belcher Vestige, like we said.
Okay, so I'm going. Will you host or I host?
I will host it.
Okay.
So, inviting players to the lobby. Meanwhile, we talked about this matchup and the third map quite a bit, because we thought it's going to start like 2 times before it did. And well, TVZ, we saw interesting games up to now. Nothing more to say, because
Yeah.
invite. You must
Okay.
invite this player.
Yeah. Have invited him right now. Okay.
I can't seem to invite, so I'll just promote you to the host. Anyways,
Okay.
please invite him to the game and let us
Yep.
continue.
Okay, inviting him right now. So perhaps in third times it does the charm, I guess. It will have to do the charm, and I'm reading the chat right here, and the chat is correct. If DIMAGA wouldn't pursue those Marines, he would win the game most likely, because Breach wouldn't have enough time to build the tanks. So that's definite truth there.
Yeah.
And we're ready now.
Are we? So
I think we
we're
are.
waiting for the players. Okay, let's start the game finally.
Yeah, and I guess this time it should be ready, or everything. It should be everything. Everything should be okay. So, yeah, and DIMAGA Breach, TVZ, game number 3, 1-1 currently is the score for this first semi-finals in the Connecting Slovenia Arena Season 2. So give it up.
For those two players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this time spawning right the opposite way. It's DIMAGA on the top left side, the fearsome Zerg from Ukraine. And his opponent, maybe a bit not known as DIMAGA, but still, I think all the Hungarians are cheering for him. It's Breach from Hungary. That was pretty obvious. So,
Yeah.
meanwhile, no early SUVs this time, also no early pull from DIMAGA, so it looks
This
like
game-
ordering a game that might last at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, this game is showing out to be, as you have said, very much standard. We might see possibly a bit of an earlier pull this time around, perhaps if
Yeah,
14
and better overlord scouting, positioning. I would like to see
positioning. Yeah,
position
def-
him some overlords here and there, especially on his side of the map.
yeah.
I mean, or maybe just scout. That would be enough. But the Rex is going down in the Terran's base, so also the gas. That's okay for the Reapers as well. So I guess we'll see the Reaper opening this
Yeah.
time around,
um,
like we did in the first game.
Yeah, and we'll see the 15 hatch as well. And DIMAGA will have the Overlord now, right, at his 15 hatch. Will be very much cautious about any SCVs entering his area of domain. And the Breach is showing, well, Breach is playing pretty standard. He's going to going up to Reaper opening. The follow-up will be pretty much the same as game number 1 with CC after it and factory reactor.
Yep. So still no gas from DIMAGA. But okay, so Breach is again scouting with SUV.
Yeah, wants to recognize that indeed it is 15 hatch play, and we see a second barracks coming out from Breach here. This might get interesting. I mean, Breach might go for a double Reaper production here. With enough gas already accumulated, he might actually go for this, and he goes. The second Reaper on the way, and I'm assuming the third will be soon as well, as soon as that barracks finishes.
Yeah, and he got the information he needed about the gas timing and, well, the second gas as well. He is trying with the bunker again, but this time he has a Reaper here. And Breach, as you can see, is a really aggressive player, and he's showing us this to us from time to time again.
And right now Breach really wants to put a lot of pressure on DIMAGA here, and now with 2 Reapers on the way. Now the bunker won't be able to finish because the links will be enough to deny that SCV, but 4 Reapers will be out pretty soon here. 2 are already out, 2 more on the way. And the Queens might die again.
The Reaper is going to die, and this
Yeah.
is a loss.
Breach definitely shouldn't lose that Reaper. He needs the cumulative power of the Reaper in able to beat a Queen in single combat. But a follow-up will be a command center and a reactor on that barracks.
And also a tech lab, so, and a second refinery, just as we said. The Reaper is still poking, trying to get some tell about anything at all, but at the moment the game is was stable, but we'll see what happens now. Those Reapers were kind of aggressive, but he's just gonna wait, I guess, for the Reaper to heal or not even that.
And now 3 Reapers are in the main kill. 1 drone dies. They're getting pretty low on health. 1 Reaper dies quick here. The second one is on low HP as well, and they both managed to escape. But for the cost of 2 drones, he lost 3 Reapers, and I don't think that's the best trade ever. He did possibly deny additional creep spreading, at least with
for
those
the
queens
moment.
running around. Yeah, for the moment, of course.
He didn't achieve that much with those Reapers, and he has to use them at least to scout as much as
Yeah.
possible. He now
And-
still knows about the gas. He didn't check the whole base, but he didn't see anything, so
Yeah, I mean he saw only one gas. Knows there's no second gas. There's still the possibility of roaches, but if, in any case, if roaches would be on the way, if they would be chosen, no way they would be in mass numbers, especially with only one gas.
another interesting part is, can DIMAGA deny this base?
Most definitely not. Too many Marines are out.
Too many Marines.
With
That's true.
reactor and steam already 2/3 complete, there's no way. Although DIMAGA is still not taking any more. Well, now he has 2 gas. Sorry, I totally did not notice that.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know.
taking a third.
Yeah, the third, good choice. He could be a little bit more kind of greedy here, possibly taking the fort as well on the left side. It would be quite dangerous against the drop potential of the Terran, but still, if he would manage to hold it, it would be very much useful. Oh, and he sees a lot of Marines moving out
Yes,
here.
he does. And the interesting thing is, he's going for a roach warren, and he knows that it's Marines. And
Yeah, and he
I'm
needs
questioning
those
why there
roaches.
is no
No
maybe
Zerglings
building,
on the way.
maybe
Yeah, no,
building nest.
he saw a lot of Marines and builds 10 Zerglings, and 10 Zerglings will most definitely not be enough. He'll have to pull all the queens, and he already does, and he needs as many roaches as he can to hold against this. The Marines have steam, and the steam power of the Marines is so dangerous. The Zerglings will melt away, to be honest. And we see now Breach going in here. Queens are getting quite low on HP. All the Zerglings get melted away immediately. 9 roaches are in production. DIMAGA needs time, and he only needs time. 14 more roaches, and the Marines are now already in the orange pace here. Only 1 medevac to heal them. DIMAGA building 13 more roaches 13 roaches on the way. Oh, and 2 overlords get sniped, so DIMAGA is supply blocked.
Oh, but
This
this
will be
is an
close.
important engagement, but
And
he has to pull
enough
out.
roaches. Yeah, enough roaches. Now the drop will go into the expansion, or possibly the third, to try to do more damage, but I think Breach killed 16 workers. Wow. I think
Yeah,
that's
that
an
was a
amazing
lot.
number.
But the fact is that he's still down invokers. He crippled DIMAGA, that's for sure. But he has to, well, do something again, I would say. I mean, he has to be, he has to keep being aggressive. He has to force DIMAGA to make a lot of decisions. So he makes so he takes some wrong ones, and well, I think that drops multiple prone attacks and just keeping DIMAGA busy and stretched like this, maybe sniping those roaches is something, of course.
Yeah, a couple of roaches getting killed here by the Marines. 1-0 complete for those Marines, so they are dealing quite a lot of damage, actually. But DIMAGA has 1-1 complete as well. Now the Breach will pull back, but the drop in the main coming here. DIMAGA does see it. Couple of drones will die immediately. 2 drones fall. 4 drones
sniping
actually.
quite a lot of drones, so
Yeah,
Breach is really being aggressive. 22 workers killed, but still down 20.
Yeah, I mean,
25 to be
DIMAGA is
exact.
really droning like a madman. He's not letting go of his
Yeah.
drone count. And now Breach has 2 base economy. He has how many
Oh,
racks?
Look at this, he's taking the SUV
SUVs.
train.
Choo-choo, mother.
Some-
Yeah, I mean, right now Breach is going for a sort of an all-in, and DIMAGA would need Banelings to do perfectly against this. Although Roaches aren't as bad, there aren't too many Marauders, only 3. Still, Banelings with the AoE damage would do the best here. Hydra then not the worst decision, most definitely not the best, but a couple of Roaches get caught off guard here, and this will be so hard for DIMAGA. I mean, he's going to fight in a choke against a siege tank. I don't know, a couple of SCVs get sniped here. Nice pick off there.
Yeah, a lot of SUVs are dead, but the
Yeah.
Breach doesn't doesn't do a lot of damage or
He's
kills
going
DIMAGA.
to be dead after that, but I mean, he's doing a great deal of damage,
Yes,
to
he
be
is,
honest.
and quite a few of Marines and all the Marauders are still alive. The siege tank is dealing a lot, but it might
But the
fall.
siege tank will die.
Oh, and
nice
the
snap
drones
from
are
the
being
siege tank now.
pulled, and Breach has to Kill as much as possible
I
and
think
lift off.
DIMAGA
Yeah.
will hold this, and he
Yeah, he
holds.
holds.
DIMAGA holds. This is the most important hold of for DIMAGA. I mean, he lost a lot of drones
Again, yeah.
but still he has 3 base economy. He still has 2 bases mining perfectly. He has not the biggest bank, but now he has a lot of roaches with 1-1. And the Breach lost quite a lot of SCVs, and again is in the SCV deficit.
Yeah, he lost so many SUVs just for pulling them. I don't know. It was a devastating attack, man, and DIMAGA really played it as he should. Oh, and this was a mini win for DIMAGA, forcing Breach back off, also forcing him to pick off his units. And 2 medivacs are such a low health, and if they get caught by those Hydras,
they almost get got, but nice move. And I think DIMAGA can't push in here, and he knows himself with 2 siege tanks and a lot of marauders. There's no way he can break this without losing everything and possibly losing the game after this. He should take the fort now. Well, he could take the fort.
He's retaking the evolutions chamber, so you know he lost both of them. So that
he
was
lost the
still
upgrades, and now with 1-1 Breach will be able to contend against this. Now 2 siege tanks are not in siege mode. The Hydra's dealing a lot of damage. The marauders are falling. Nice micro from Breach, microing those siege tanks. But the Hydras are proving to be too good here. Both siege tank dies. All the marauders are dead, and now DIMAGA is on the move.
And
we see
here
the
are the Hydras.
Oh, the Hydras will be so good
the
here.
siege tank now finally
careful.
sieges, and this will force or not.
Yeah, I mean,
DIMAGA
right
should
now
go
DIMAGA
back.
should pull back. I mean, he is going to lose everything here because of that siege tank. He is in a very big supply lead. We see 138 against 73.
The fact that Breach had 2 tanks unsieged was game deciding, I would say. I mean, DIMAGA with his great defenses before in this game was ahead, I think at least. But you know, with Terrans, you never know. But this is an awful situation for Breach to be in, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, Breach will have to pull every resource he has into the defense of this, and DIMAGA, as we can see, his supply.
He reads it so well when the tank is not sieged.
And look at those roaches on the left top side going to snipe that siege tank. All the Hydras still dealing damage, and I think this will be enough for DIMAGA to break Breach here. There are 4 marauders dealing a lot of damage, but only 2 medivacs to heal. A couple of Hydras still live, and the siege tank now getting killed. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, from this point on, it's going to be GG. There's no way Breach can win right here, right now, unless he really pulls out some magic.
If he loses this CC, he will.
He should lose that CC. I mean,
it won't,
DIMAGA should focus. Well, no focus fire, but
Breach has to save that. Orbital, so he has to force a fight so that DIMAGA doesn't.
Well, this is actually a bad decision for DIMAGA fighting in a choke against a
but
very
look
good
at the
spread
supply.
army. Yeah,
there is no way that Breach. I mean, he can stop this attack. Yeah, he can, but he can't stop the next one. 8 roaches in production, 3 Hydras in production. In addition to this army here, he has army supply bigger than Breach's whole supply.
Yeah, and Breach is now in a upgrade advantage, but he doesn't have the second base. He did take the third on the right side.
He has 1 attack advantage, that's true, but with this deficit in unit count, he can't hold anything.
Yeah, I mean, Breach is on 3rd in SCVs.
This is a done game.
Yeah, I mean,
Breach is fighting with his
valiantly.
With his last
and GG well played call.
GG. A good game from DIMAGA and Breach, I would say, but that mistake with those 2 siege tanks, man, that hurts. When he will see that in the replay, he'll say, oh man, that's where I lost the game. Because the before attacks, you know, it can change the shift, but that was quite a big blow for his army.
Yeah, I mean, after the hold from DIMAGA, wow. But DIMAGA then managed to come back.
I mean, it was his great hold. That made that possibility of I mean, not a comeback because he was not even that behind. I don't know if he is even behind, so. But
DIMAGA did lose a lot of drones, but still was in that advantage of drones nonetheless with the 3rd base, and he was able to get his economy back up pretty soon, get a big army back again. Managed to
Yeah, he
pull
didn't
back.
lose the third base.
Yeah.
If Breach destroyed the DIMAGA's third base, it would have been a different story. But in the end, DIMAGA gets a second game victory here, 2-1 for the great Ukrainian Zerg, and the fourth map will be Star Station.
Yeah, so only one win now will decide if DIMAGA goes into the finals and if Breach goes into the losers match.
It's a match point or game point, however you like it, for DIMAGA, while Breach mustn't sleep now.
Yeah, I mean, he will fight for his final spot. Right now, he'll have to pull all his guns in front and just go for it. I mean, he has to do everything he can to win this. And, okay, so...
Waiting up for the ready up.
Okay, so we're ready and I'm starting the game right now. GLHF, everybody.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. Great games up to now, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of even better games from this point on, if that's even possible.
Yeah, and now we see the fourth map will be Star Station, and this map is a very big map, a decently good third for the Zerg. Not the best fourth, but still the Terran can be aggressive as well, the Zerg, because of all the open space, all the open area, and everybody knows, well, the players do know it's a cross-only map as well. So spawning and scouting won't be a problem.
Yep. So let's just introduce the players just shortly, so there is no misread or misunderstanding later on. It's DIMAGA, the Zerg, the green Zerg, on the bottom right side of the map, and Breach. As usual, both players in their well, colors that they used up to now. But we'll see. This is I don't know, it's not a map where you would think that either of players will try to do some nasty stuff.
Well, I honestly think that if Breach goes for a Reaper Hellion opening, DIMAGA will go for that Roach timing, Roach push, and try to kill him.
Yeah.
But I think Breach will play it safe because he knows this is his final spot. If he loses, I mean, if he
Final
loses
chance,
this,
yeah.
he'll lose the spot for the finals. So he won't take too many dangerous choices.
Yeah.
And play it safe. And we'll see a 15 hatch here coming out from DIMAGA again, and we'll see a very fast scout from Breach as well this time around. So he'll immediately recognize what's up. Oh well, not a very fast scout, a normal scout about that.
Yeah, but still, SUV scout. The Reaper will go into production pretty soon. We're waiting for the final few, I don't know how to say, liters of gas or whatever. I don't know what the measure in reality would be for those geysers, but Breach now enters the second
Domain.
and, yeah, the domain of the great Zerg, the great hatchery. He sees it.
Yeah, he sees the hatchery
And
there.
he sees the
is
spawning
normal. He actually does not see the spawning pool, or he does. I don't know.
I would say that he does.
Yeah, he sees the spawning pool, but he doesn't see the gas being taken.
No, he does not. But I think he'll go back for it, or not. I mean, as a Terran, I suppose.
He should go scout that gas and possible Roach Warren or something, but he does have that Reaper and the second Reaper on the way,
Yeah,
and the third
that's
Reaper
true.
already queued up. Whoa, and a bunker being built. Wow, Breach really playing aggressively
Yeah,
here.
but
not
I
letting
like
go.
I like the fact that DIMAGA is using this drone to scout.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh,
he gets the.
he kills the SCVs. Oh my god. Wow.
This was a good counter from DIMAGA, and I have to say I like it. I like his way because he's learning. Okay,
Yeah.
so a little bit of pause. So okay, no more.
Okay.
I like the fact that he now doesn't let Breach just wander around his, like you said before, domain with SUVs or anything, because he knows what that Breach can exploit any a weakness
opening he
given to
gets.
him.
Yeah,
He's good at that.
he's very good. He's very good at exploiting mistakes, exploiting openings that he gets, using every opening to correct myself. And we see now three Reapers on the map,
Yeah.
and a command center on the low ground. DIMAGA did scout at CC? Yes, he did scout it, so he knows that Breach will go for some sort of a macro from this point on. But three Reapers are more than enough to kill the Queen, and the Queen will die here. The Zerglings will have to be pulled down. The Reapers are very dangerous, and with the Zerglings without speed, we'll never be able to catch them. The second Queen now comes down, and one of the Reapers gets killed.
He gets a Reaper.
Yeah, so nice
Yeah,
pick up
this
there.
map is so great for Reapers. I mean, they can just
Yeah.
hop on and hop off wherever they want.
Yeah, and there's so much open space now. DIMAGA should pull drones. Oh, that was a little bit of a late pull, but catches
a
one of them.
mistake from a Breach. He was not really careful, I would say, and he will lose this one as well. Oh no!
Oh,
Just gets out of reach and gets to save this Reaper.
Yeah. So one Reaper survives here. We see now the siege tank coming out from a Breach Classic, and we see the third command center already halfway done, with the expansion already up. DIMAGA will scout just to confirm against
Yeah, and
this.
he's adding 2 gases.
Okay.
And
So-
also going for the lair
Lair?
already.
Okay, so this might be a roach timing, and we see roaches indeed here immediately being
Yeah.
down.
The Roach Warren is down.
So Breach will have to build a lot of siege tanks in order to defend against this. And this siege tank that is, as you can see, Breach's siege tank, if you can see it, he's right on that edge of...
Oh yeah, you can snipe it pretty
If
easily.
DIMAGA gets vision on that high ground, he'll immediately kill that siege tank, and it will be rendered useless right
Yeah,
away.
But most likely, Breach is going for a mech here.
Oh, and Nidus! Oh my god!
Oh man, oh man.
And we see on the left side DIMAGA's already pulling an Overlord to go in the Breach's main, but look at Breach having 2 Marines ready there to scout, to deny any Overlord or any vision at all.
Yeah.
If we could say that he kinda has a perception that he already knows that this is coming, or at least thinking about this.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily have to make an
Yeah,
Nidus in
no.
your opponent's
No way.
base.
You can make it in front of your opponent's base, and that would be almost enough, because the time before the roaches get to your main is reduced just nullified.
Okay, so now he will see the Hellions.
Yeah,
He
now
will see them. He will lose the Zerg. Oh, now this
Well,
one.
Nidus will get
he
scouted
sees it. Yeah.
by one Hellion. This is most unfortunate for DIMAGA, but he will have that Nidus up because the Hellions won't be able to kill it in
Yeah,
time.
but look at the other Hellions
now
coming
the
in,
other-
and this.
There shouldn't be.
Yeah, well, he's having 2
only 4
Niduses
roaches come out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
second Nidus in the main, and the SCV is being pulled here. Breach responds quickly, and the Nidus in the main will have to be will be killed here. And the third, look at that, Nidus going in
Yeah.
directly into the expansion there.
Oh, and
Breach
again
doesn't react.
losing a Hellion.
Yeah, but Breach doesn't react into the expansion there. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah,
this,
but this.
I don't know if this is the best thing for Breach now. He pulls the SCVs, he will lose quite some SCVs here against the
Yeah.
siege tank fire. The roaches will be cleaned, but look at the roaches coming from the front.
Oh.
The supply depot was dropped into siege tank, was killed. Oh my god.
Great action from DIMAGA. Great map control. Yeah, great
Yeah.
Nidus play. In fact.
And right now, Breach has only 5 Marines on the map and 3 Hellions. Now 4 Hellions. The roaches are quite on low HP. Now
Yeah,
they
he will
make-
clean up. He will clean this up, but
Yeah, he should.
I mean he will. But the problem is how much did it cost him to clean this up? He lost quite a lot of
And
workers.
Meanwhile, DIMAGA went for a Breach went for a Ramba. I didn't manage actually, and DIMAGA killed 14 workers. I was a bit confused there.
yeah,
So.
all together. Yeah.
And we see now a Evo coming up for those upgrades. Now, Blue Flame Hellions are in the main,
Yeah, but the roaches.
The roaches
oh,
get out
great timing.
just
But
in time.
oh, the natural will beat killed. Yeah, this is a barbecue, but is
Yeah.
it enough? That's
I
the
don't
question.
know.
He lost quite a
8
lot
rounds.
defending that push.
Yeah, but look at those roaches again.
Another
right
push
at the
coming
main.
in, but 2 siege tanks. I think that's enough.
They should be enough with the SCVs blocking the entrance. DIMAGA should pull back, and now we see another knight is
Yeah,
going.
he's really stretching the Terran.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
I
the
don't know.
opposite as the usual.
yeah. Well, this was quite a waste of his minerals, of DIMAGA's minerals and gas, because he had no units in that Nidus. Basically, wouldn't be able to put anything out of there. And another Nidus. Wow, this is just forcing Breach to not mine at all, to really
Yeah.
have such a low economy, just trying to.
With just 4 roaches and a Nidus, you know.
Yeah, I mean this
Yeah,
is
and he's getting Vikings to take the control of air at least.
of the overseer.
Oh.
Kill it.
And he might lose a tech lab. That's a
And-
big blow.
That's actually a big blow to his production. He won't be able to build additional.
No, but he doesn't go for it.
Yeah. I don't know. DIMAGA's really playing aggressive here. We see an infestation pit now going down. 1-1
And
is.
Spire.
Oh, I like Spire and
And a
Hydra is dead as
Spire.
well.
So he's, well, let's say just teching up. Also upgrading as he should. While Breach, he's adding a Tor. So going for a mech like we said already. But he only has 2 factories. And he has to use those Marines as well. Because at the moment he's not in the best shape. He's
Yeah.
getting Nidused and is contained on 2 bases.
Well, Breach already lost a lot of SCVs. He did remake now quite a lot, but still. Now Hellbats are a good choice. They're a very good unit, very good unit. But with DIMAGA going for that Hydra then, and now Hive as well, possibly Broodlord's going
Yeah.
to come out.
DIMAGA
It's-
just saturated. Oh, look at this. He just jumped for like 40 supply.
Yeah.
But DIMAGA just saturated his 4th. He's taking his 5th, which is going to be done in a minute. He's having almost all the tech. Well, not really. He's making the hive now, but
And
Yeah.
we see a Hellbat drop on the left side. DIMAGA spots it immediately with that Zergling on the Xelnaga tower. Knowing it's coming up, he could leave a couple of Hydras in the main to protect against it. And DIMAGA has perfect map control. I mean, he has control of his opponent's entrance, so nothing gets out, nothing gets in. Well, at least he knows everything about it. He has 5 bases up.
yeah, and he has those roaches like making a concave,
Yeah,
holding breach.
yeah, exactly.
To see
he
what's up.
controls it, everything. And now with the mutas out as well.
And he sees the expand. He sees that breach is taking his 3rd, and he's taking. Oh, it was just a Rex. I was thinking that he's taking his 4th as well.
Now
but-
Breach sees the mutas with 2 towers out. He will be able to defend
Yeah,
against
but
those
here
mutas.
is the drop
Oh,
in
and
the
a drop in
base.
the main. Now two Hellbats with +1 weapons will be very strong.
Yeah,
and
the
Queen-
mutas are wrecking havoc, but now the Tor is here and they have to, well, get out of there, but they
Yeah.
don't. Oh, he lost a lot of mutas there.
Yeah, actually a lot, decent
lot, a
number of
lot.
mutas.
And
also
workers.
lost a lot of workers as well. I mean, Breach is really trying to get back in here.
Yeah, but look at this. DIMAGA is taking 2 additional
Yeah.
bases.
I mean, DIMAGA's just expanding like crazy, not letting up on
He's
this.
taking his half of the map, and afterwards he'll just take the upper right part of the
Yeah.
map as well.
And
He will just say, "You won't
Breach-
take it? I will."
yeah, if you don't want it, well,
Yeah.
leave it to me. Breach is going for mech here.
Yeah, and breach. But look at this. He's so good with this defensive positioning. We saw him come down in games that he lost. I mean, that he was
Well,
losing
yeah.
countless times.
Yeah, which he was in a very bad spot, but he came back with a perfect play. The thing is that DIMAGA is now going for Swarm Host, which is the best response to mech. You can constantly put aggression with those 3 units against the Terran.
Yeah.
Terran cannot unsiege. As soon as he unsieges, the whole Zerg army unleashes a hell upon you. And another drop of Hellbats coming in at the expansion of DIMAGA here. DIMAGA not
Oh.
responding to this at all.
Yeah, but the queen is, well, at least
The
taking
queen
the
should
time, yeah.
Die, or at least there's a
Yeah,
transfuse.
it will die.
soon.
Oh,
Oh,
great
nice
transfuse,
transfuse.
and now the roaches are
Clutch
here.
maneuver, yeah. And
Also
the
great pickup, but again, a few drones dead here. Yep, exactly. He will lose the medevac though, but
Breach, well, from this point on, that medevac wouldn't prove too good, and
Yeah,
we see a
but
Tor
look at
drop
this.
on the left side. Meanwhile, DIMAGA proceeds to just put on aggression on Breach with those swarm hosts. And DIMAGA now has a almost maxed army. He has so much bank. Look at those minerals and gas banked up. He needs, or he could go for that Crater Spire. What do you think?
yeah, I think that. Oh yeah, of course he's making the Raptors now. So
And the Tor gets killed and
yes,
the medevac
it does.
well. And
So
look
this
at
was
the
a nice pickup.
double drop. Look at the double drop.
Oh man, Breach is not
Oh,
watching
helmet.
and oh,
No.
oh man, this was a crazy kill.
That
Crazy
was
snipe
actually-
from DIMAGA. Big mistake from Breach though.
Yeah. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't a dead pact or anything.
Yeah,
but
of course not.
such
Look at that
little
siege
pickups.
tank line.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of siege tanks
They are, man,
spread
they are.
perfectly, protecting everything.
And not just that, I mean, yeah, he's also having the Hellbats to just go around and wipe the damage off, you know what I mean. What's left, just go up, clean out, and Mech can just sit and relax in the back, but the problem is that he can't really attack, you know.
Ooh, and look at DIMAGA now will kill the Hellbats as well. And I mean, every unit that Breach
Oh
loses
yeah,
is
this is another mistake from Breach. I would say that he's really playing carelessly. At least
Right
in the
now.
last few moments, he lost a double drop and a bunch of Hellbats. So
yeah.
that's something you mustn't do, especially against a player of Breach's caliber. And here are the blue doors you talked about.
Yeah, and
All nine of
lords
the
immediately
corruptors are being made into the.
The only problem is that Breach is kind of already preparing against it.
Yes, he is, but
Yes,
this is going to be 3 units against a mech army, and every unit that DIMAGA kills without losing
will be very good for him.
very, very big kill.
And with the base advantage, with the economy advantage, he can force, he can afford to lose
Yeah,
a
base
couple of those
advantage,
units and come back nonetheless.
to say the least. Oh, and look at this!
Oh, landing the Vikings, that's a very nice move, but the problem is there are Brood Lords on the left side of
Yes,
the
they
map,
are,
and
and
those
they are-
Vikings will have to be reason once more to kill the remaining Brood Lords, and 9 Brood Lords doing extreme damage here on the third of Breach, and if Breach loses this base, he loses his economy. Now the Vikings come in, everything starts to engage. A lot of Vikings focusing down on the Brood Lords. The Hydra's not doing the best job actually. The Vikings are still alive, still killing everything.
Yeah, but Breach is, Breach,
DIMAGA is losing everything here.
lost everything, but he said that
Yeah.
killing a base was enough, but I don't know, man. He can just lift off, and look at this. The new base is already here.
Yeah, and Breach has 4 command centers ready to transfer, and the 5th now going as
Now
well.
this was quite sloppy from DIMAGA. Not that he's not ahead or anything, but he lost a lot needlessly.
Yeah, and now we see a remax on 22 swarm hosts, 12 12 hydras and 3 vipers, and this was what I was waiting for. Vipers are the one thing that's very important, to pull those important siege tanks and Thors into the swarm host line.
Yeah, look at
And-
this clutch block of the base.
Wow.
Breach is feeling confident and he is expanding everywhere. As possible.
I mean, he needs the economy.
Exactly.
He needs the
That
gas.
is true. He has no minerals almost.
Well,
Look at this. Oh, way
he has
oversaturated.
no gas, you mean the gas?
Gas as mech without it.
Yeah, you're
It's
pretty much
crazy.
dead. You can't remax.
And he's not even mining from both of the
Look at
guys.
DIMAGA, how many swarm hosts are there? Oh, a big, nice scan reveals all the
Good
swarm
pickup,
hosts.
but yeah.
The Locusts are now 3-3 against 3-3 mech. Good choice, but the Hydras in the back dealing
Yeah, look
so
at
much
this.
damage.
Vikings had to land to deal with this. But the
Yeah,
additional siege tank come out from back, and I think that Breach will clean this out.
another round of Locust coming out, and Breach pulls back immediately, knows that he can't really engage perfectly against
Yeah,
it.
and
DIMAGA is playing a little bit uncareful here.
yes, he is.
not
He's really aggressive with just swarm host and queen.
and queens, which are
You
not
don't
enough.
see that really
Yeah.
often, man.
So very unusual play from DIMAGA. He forgot a couple of his swarm hosts on the left side. He still has the economy.
Yeah,
of
well, they're
course.
making their own, I guess.
Yeah,
They're going to pick off the siege tank.
yeah.
Yeah, most likely.
They should pick up the siege tank. Yeah.
And they're gonna see a few other siege tanks. But, well, Breach is having a lot of CCs. Let's check out how many.
He
Altogether,
has.
he has
How
3
many?
planetaries, 4 orbitals.
Wow, wow, that's just amazing. I mean,
He
having
has a
so
static
much-
defense here, but yeah.
The thing right now is that DIMAGA lost a lot of supply and a lot of resources, but with his 6 base economy, now, well, 7
he
base.
can afford
base-
to do that.
Yeah, he can.
Oh, and the Thor is being, well,
The
picked
Thor
up, but
is
there were no Hydras there
up.
to kill it. And look at this,
Yeah.
he might have to use. No, he won't use another.
I'm waiting from DIMAGA. If DIMAGA wants to engage, he'll have to pull some blinding clouds in there.
And look at
Oh, the
this.
Hydras!
What is DIMAGA doing? He's not careful.
Yeah, DIMAGA's not paying attention right here. He's being a little bit sloppy, not really focusing his full attention to this. Well, Breach is still trying to defend against this. The planetary, look at the planetary, it's dying so fast. Oh
Yes,
my
it
god.
is. The workers are here, but look at this. Look at this DPS.
Yeah.
This is
and
so troublesome, man.
This is
This is just a swarm.
the Breach is in kind of a stalemate. He can't really move out. He can't
No, he
really
can't.
defend perfectly. So
All he can do is like defend
Yeah.
for a couple of minutes before his bank is out. Not,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean bank. I mean minerals. Well, he's holding 2 bases though, that they will mine for quite some time. But I think that if DIMAGA chooses and pushes, he can make a, like the game-ending
Yeah.
attack.
And DIMAGA's already preparing the transition into the Ultra composition, and with Breach making so many Vikings, that composition, that transition will prove to be more than useful, more than powerful. So I'm kind of getting worried for Breach here. He does have his 4th base up, so that gas income did increase a lot right now. But still, I mean, he is still not in the best spot, still in the deficit by economy.
Oh, and here he goes.
And DIMAGA now goes in.
pushes with.
The planetary is being focused down by those
And
Hydras.
if he gets it, this is
it
going to be a
should-
big thing.
No! Oh my
Look at
god, it's so
this.
close! The repair is so much! I don't know if it's gonna be enough now, the new
Oh, with the
locust going.
locust. Oh no, but look at the
Oh.
repair in between.
Yeah, the repair will be more than enough right here. A lot of
And
Hydras
Breach holds.
So,
We saw him, especially with Mech. I mean, we talked about him holding games and winning in the end, and most of them it was, well, in TVT though, but still it was him using Mech, so he is quite good with it. But this is, I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't want to say too much because at the moment Breach is having a considerably okay income. So, and with the big army he has, DIMAGA can't just like go in without really committing to it, He can't
Yeah,
just try to make a run by.
yeah, of course, DIMAGA will have to be extremely careful when engaging.
Yeah, and look at this, a lot of starports being added, and
Oh, and it's
my-
going to be...
you can say it,
Yeah, it's going to be Sky Terran transition. I like that so much. I mean, this is the best transition if you ask me. With battle cruisers and ravens, you are pretty much invincible unless you really mess up your game, mess up your micro.
And DIMAGA is not really doing anything. What? He has like 5 Hydras.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what DIMAGA is doing. I mean, he's trying to get an opening. I understand that. He's trying to get that opening into the Terran base. The problem is that he should focus his attention to only one place at a time. Oh, well, that's a very nice pull there, killing a couple of Vikings.
Yeah, but losing a Viper.
Yeah, well, he can afford it, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
has
can, that
more
he
than
can.
enough bases to do that.
And he has, look at his bank, I mean, he can instantly remax
On anything he wishes. The problem is he'll have to be very careful when he does that remax. The thing is that transition is coming. Ravens are on the way, more Vikings are on the way.
Yeah, he doesn't know about that, does he?
No, he does not know about that transition. Well, actually, he sees
Yeah,
that.
he
I don't know
sees it.
how. How does? Oh, he has the Xelnaga tower, of course. Okay, so I was a bit worried there. So basically, DIMAGA is really holding breach on that top left side of the map, not letting go of anything. What do you think? What should he do right now
You mean for Breach or for DIMAGA?
for DIMAGA?
Okay, for DIMAGA, I would say just get the army that you feel comfortable to play against. Try to scout what he's doing, but I think he guessed already. And just go for it. I mean, he knows that he has a much larger bank than his opponent.
Yeah.
But his defense, I mean, I'm speaking for Breach now, is pretty awesome.
I mean, his defense is almost unpenetrable. I mean, he
Yes.
has so many siege tanks. He
You
has
know
the
what I would
Vikings.
like to see? Even before, I would like to see Breach Ninja expanding with the Medivac, SUV in the
Oh.
Medivac on some
Oh,
earlier.
that would be so sick. But yeah, that should have been done earlier because
Yeah.
right now DIMAGA is going to take the whole map
Yes,
for himself.
he's also he's already spreading creep to
Yeah.
take the base that we talked about. I mean, in that decision, in that way at least. And sooner or later, Breach is going to run out of the minerals. This is all he has.
Yeah, but still, I'm kind of worried for. Although DIMAGA is on such a bank that every unit breach lost.
And he's going to put all the strongholds together, man.
Okay, so this is what I was waiting for. This one concentration of units is important. And look at how many locusts on the way. A couple of blinding clouds possibly coming here.
Picking up
a
a
raven
raven.
getting killed there. Nice blinding cloud.
Well,
not
it doesn't
best.
get killed, it just gets picked
Yeah.
out. Okay. Oh, so ravens? I mean, not ravens. He's using the clouds to lower the effectiveness of his
Yeah.
opponent's tanks, and then
Nice
just using
pull on that
locusts.
siege tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem
And
is
little
that
by little, DIMAGA will just pinch away
Yeah.
Breach because
Yeah.
he has
Yeah,
three
yeah, yeah.
units. He has energy,
exactly.
but he doesn't have anti-air except for those 4 hydras. This
Yeah.
is really interesting position, and
Right now,
bad
if,
cruisers in the game. He has to make something against air now.
I mean, the thing is that DIMAGA doesn't have the supply. He'll have to lose a lot of these swarm hosts before he'll be able to make Corruptors and Mutalisk. And the thing is that Breach is preparing for that because he has 5 roaches out, 5 Tors out, actually 7 Tors out or more, and more even producing. So he's really kind of banking on that option that DIMAGA will transition into mass air, and with his explosive payload, with his anti-air Tors, he'll be able to do more than enough damage. And now Breach goes for it. Look at that, Breach pulls everything. Everything is on the move, and DIMAGA will be in trouble right now. Burrows immediately as he gets that locust restart. A lot of locusts coming up. No siege tank.
No siege
No siege mode.
tanks.
A lot of the siege tanks will get killed. Now the battle cruisers are out, but the
No,
the
look at this
swords are still alive.
DPS. The siege tanks are falling.
Oh my
This
god.
is so hard. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
really good play from DIMAGA. He's really
yeah.
thinking about things. I mean,
Yeah, he's being extremely careful
yeah.
not to
Well,
lose.
not really all the time, but his
yeah.
engagements are like
right
awesome.
now, yeah, right
His
now. he's being
engagements and decisions regarding the engagements are just great. Nothing to say.
yeah. So the thing is for Breach that
Well,
he is out of
Except for
gas.
those mutas that he lost. Just
Yeah.
needlessly sitting on a tour.
Yeah. Right now.
those 4 swarm hosts should be
Oh,
buried. Look at this. SUVs were poking them. look,
Yeah.
look at this. I mean, this is
That's all
something.
they can do actually. And right now Breach is going for that base rush. Base.
Base trade?
Base
I don't
trade
know. You can't
scenario.
really. It's
Yeah,
hard
I'm
because
kinda
you have to
skeptical
kill
if he
the
can
whole
manage to do
base.
it.
You know, you have to kill the whole map of DIMAGA because DIMAGA is everywhere.
And look at DIMAGA's bank. He has 17k minerals, 10k gas, and he can remax on anything. He's already building Ultralisk Cavern and another spire on the
You
left
know,
side of the
the
map.
thing is that okay, mech is slow and it's well awkward to move around and stuff, but
Yeah.
so are the swarm host tactics. I mean,
Yeah. Swarm hosts are very slow. Swarm hosts are very hard to move, hard to maneuver. So you have to be careful about that. But the thing is, swarm hosts are very effective against mech, although not against battle
Okay,
cruisers.
so we're having
Obviously,
some problems.
yeah, a little bit of a lag.
Breach is lagging, but
And DIMAGA now 15 corruptors on the way for DIMAGA. With that corruptor number, he'll only have to split. Well, there are a lot of Vikings out, but still, DIMAGA has a big bank. Oh, nice Yamato cannons, as we can hear.
oh, and look at this, he's supply blocking. I don't know how
Oh,
DIMAGA
oh.
will even.
The problem for DIMAGA will be production, because he will have 3 hatches only for production.
Problem for DIMAGA is anti-air.
Yeah, yeah. How will he kill
Okay,
the
he's
anti-air?
making the corruptors, but look at this, they are dying as they spawn.
as they
so
spawn, and he's losing overlords, and every overlord he loses larva, and without larva he can't really do anything.
He's already supply blocked, and look at those Vikings.
Oh,
I don't
my
know,
God. I'm-
Breach is just crazy with this.
Oh, Breach is playing right now his best game possibly, because he knows if he loses, he won't be able to get in the finals.
I mean, but his army is getting thinner and thinner.
Yeah.
Look at this, and I think that DIMAGA still can. I mean, it's nothing
Yeah.
is done yet. I mean, it's
No,
all.
no
it's
way,
all
no way.
open.
It's decided. DIMAGA still pressuring. The thing for Breach is he doesn't have economy, and he
Yeah.
cannot build any
He
more
has
units.
no economy at all. He has like what? He has 9 SUVs.
Now he has, yeah, but now he has 1 base on the left side, and that's all. And if as soon as DIMAGA realizes, and actually does realize there's an CC there, there will be 0 income for Breach, and every unit lost for Breach means no unit to replace him.
Yeah, and the base falls. Here is a mini action, killing off a few of Swarm Horse
Yeah.
or not. Look at this.
And the thing is,
He
all
missed
DIMAGA
it.
has to do is kill the air army of Breach, and it will be over. He has to kill the Vikings and the Broodlords, and it will be enough. The problem is, will he be able to kill them?
Yo, man, look at this. 28 corruptors
Oh my
being
God!
made.
Holy moly! 28 corruptors. I think that's a lot. That's
And look
a
at
lot.
this. A lot of spore crawlers and.
Yeah,
oh
I
man.
mean, that's possibly the best choice you can go against this. I mean, there's no repair available to Breach. The corruptor, the spores are kind of free anti-air right now with all that bank gathered.
Oh, but look at this. Corruptors
oh.
are fighting and.
DIMAGA chooses to engage here. I don't know if this is the best decision. Although he managed to kill two battle cruisers, only 1 remains. A couple of the Vikings. This is going to be GG. There's no way Breach can come back. This is going to be GG. Yeah, all the
It was
Vikings are going
such a
to be
big
gone now.
bang. I mean, DIMAGA had such a big bang that. Oh, look
Yeah.
at this.
And-
He's saving the Vikings.
Yeah, and the
Until-
Vikings live to serve another day.
Yeah, well, but look at the Swarm Horse. Now, this is an awkward thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, from this point on, only thing DIMAGA has to do is point those swarm hosts the right way against that.
Yeah, but
mech
he
army.
lost all the air army. I mean, Breach. Yeah, and this is
Yeah.
like we all said, and it's pretty obvious. I don't see Breach coming out from this now.
There's
I mean,
no way.
he had a
Yeah.
opening.
I want to see DIMAGA build 100,000 Broodlords, and this is exactly what he's doing. He still has the Greater Spire for 100 seconds before it dies out, like Destiny's Greater Spire and MLG. But right now we see a lot of Locust again going in here, and every unit, remember, every unit Breach loses, he cannot remake it, he cannot replenish it.
He can't even repair it in even
Yeah.
for
Well,
much.
Yeah, he can't even repair it, no way. And we see now the doors trying to engage the Broodlords, but one of the Hunter Seeker missiles goes directly into the Broodlords.
Oh,
Doesn't
it
manage
was
to
not
kill a
enough.
single Broodlord. I thought it would be enough, but
Look at
unfortunately.
that, just ultra walking by.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And DIMAGA knows he's won, Breach knows he's lost, and GG, well played.